welcome to class. Let's begin. Come into a nice seated position. The most important thing here, when you do start your yoga practice, no matter what level of experience you are, or in what physical or mental shape you're feeling right now, find a way to have your back as erect as you can. Whether you're sitting on a blanket, a block, sitting in a chair, leaning against a wall, that's all fine. Because it's your experience that you are creating and experiencing that is your yoga practice, all right? Once you find that nice, comfortable seated position, let's bring our hands into chin mudra. So close the eyes. If you'd like, maybe shrug your shoulders a little bit, move your head, whatever you need to do so that you can settle down to, for you, feel a nice, comfortable, balanced position. Here, simply breathe. Allow the belly to poop out. That's the beauty of a yoga practice. We're not worried about what we look like. Sometimes women and I guess men too, feel the need to suck in their stomach all the time and stick out their chests. But here, you just want a nice, comfortable position, letting the belly expand and gently crack on your exhale. The chest does not move, shoulders and neck are relaxed as much as we can. Stay here for another 7 or 8 breaths. Now that we've calmed our bodies, our breath, and our mind a little bit, let's open the practice. Inhale, bring hands to heart center. This is a balancing movement called the Anjali Mudra. Again, if you have time, it's nice to stay here in this new mudra for at least 4 or 5 breaths and just let the body settle down and adjust to the new balance of energies that is a consequence of this movement. Sharing the Omkar 3 times. Take a breath in. Oh. 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 Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. As you exhale, open your eyes, release your hand. Let's begin with Kapalbhati breath. Oh, I didn't bring my phone near me. Okay. Let's do 5 sets of 20. Remember, our goal is to keep the chest quiet Try and keep your throat quiet too. Sometimes we develop tension here. Listen to your body and to your mental state. If you start to feel anxious, stop and just go back to that nice, slow, even breath. Perhaps for you, it's 4 counts inhale, 4 counts exhale. Could be 5, 5, 6, 6, whatever is good for you. And then return to the Kapalabhati breath when you feel ready. Alrighty? So, hands are in chin mudra. You can have your eyes open or closed. Whatever gives you the better increased awareness experience. Let's begin. When you're finished, just breathe normally. Don't bother to count your breaths. Just enjoy the feeling. Turn your attention to the passive inhale, where you allow the belly to poof out, which gives you a beautiful feeling of relaxation so the diaphragm can descend as much as it can. And gently exhale, bringing the abdomen in. But it's gentle, it's not that forceful Kapalabhati breath. Inhale. And observe this rhythm. This is the rhythm we're going to try and maintain as we do Anuloma Viloma, alternate nostril breath. We will do 10 sets, beginning with the left nostril, ending with the left nostril. Begin when you're ready. When you finish, release the right hand down to your thigh. Keep the eyes closed and gentle breathing here with both nostrils, maintaining that same rhythm throughout. As you take your next exhale, release your mudra, open the eyes. Let's do a pranayama called Savitri Pranayama, which has many different variations, but the one we're going to start off with is inhale for 4, hold the breath for 2, exhale for 4, hold the breath for 2, inhale for 4, hold for 2, exhale for 4, hold for 2. Alrighty? Again, hands are into mudra, eyes are closed. Relax. Find that nice easy rhythm of your breath first before you begin. I'll count off the first set. So let's begin. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 1, 2. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 1, 2. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2. Inhale and keep going. Go ahead and finish the round you're on with your last exhale. And then open your eyes and release the movement. And you can see that I had to move my seating position because my knee and ankle were beginning to bother me. And that's perfectly fine if you need to change up how you're sitting while you're doing your pranayama. Just try and do it as quietly as possible and maintain your back. If you can't do it, don't worry. Just stop, change your position, and then come back. All right. Before we move on to another movement, I'd like to do a variation of this breath where we will inhale for 6 and then exhale for 6 or 8. Inhale for 6, exhale for 6 or 8, whatever feels good for you. So we're not holding our breath this time. We'll do 10 rounds. So come into position, hands are in chin mudra. Spine is as erect as we can make it today. Close the eyes, relax. Simple breath, even here. Stomach is relaxed as we inhale and gently contract as we exhale. Continue with that rhythm before we begin. Take a nice cleansing exhale here and begin with your next inhale for 6. Go ahead. When you finish your 10 rounds, just gently open your eyes and breathe normal. You can release the mudra, perhaps bring your hands down, palms down on your legs. And let's move on. Let's come into child's pose. Now, I do have one caution. If you have osteoporosis, osteoarthritis, or osteoporosis in your spine, then I would rather you come onto your back in a supine position, bring your knees to your chest, and roll from side to side. That will relieve some of the tension that we've had if you've been sitting for almost 25 minutes. If you don't have those issues, any kind of arthritis or a disc problem in your back or in your neck, go ahead and come into child's pose. So you choose, okay? You're responsible for your body. You know what is good for you and what is not. All right, I choose to come into a child's pose, but again, the supine position is a great position. And whatever you choose, let's come in there and just hold and allow that back to lengthen and relax. And let's stay here for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's all meet in a nice neutral tabletop so that your knees and hip are over one another and your wrists, elbows, and shoulders are all in one line. Now, I have mobility problems with my wrists, so I'm using a little prop here to help me keep my wrists straight, so I don't have that same line that you may have. I can't get my wrists over my shoulders. The other thing you can do, if this is hard, is you can come onto your forearms. Now my elbows are underneath my shoulders. All right? In this position, we're going to do the simple cow and cat, but we're adding a pranayama. So now it's called Vyagraha Pranayama, which is tiger breath. So as you inhale and lift the head and drop the belly, you're inhaling for 6. As you exhale, drop the head, round the shoulders, tuck the hips, you're exhaling for 6. So now we have this beautiful movement with the pranayama to promote health. So come into position. Normal breath here. Just relax. You're in a neutral tabletop. Take a nice cleansing exhale and begin. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do 10 more on your own. When you finish, come back to a neutral tabletop and either choose child's pose, balasana, or Pawanamuktasana pose on your back, knees to chest. Then coming out of the pose, close the eyes. And let's come into Vajrasana if you can. You can put a block underneath your butt and sit in Vajrasana. Why am I choosing Vajrasana? If you can get into this pose, even with the prop, it doesn't matter. It is one of the best positions physiologically for the spine, be nicely stacked up over your pelvis. And if you have the mobility in your hips and your knees and your ankles, it's a very nice pose to cultivate for meditation, but also for all of your pranayama. Now I'm using a block because this ankle does not have a lot of mobility. It's very hard to put my foot behind me. So if I'm raised up a little bit, I can do it. You have your knees together or apart. This is our last pranayama we'll be doing together today. It is called the Pranayama. It combines different mudras with the chant. So now we are combining a vocal element. We're combining the sound of the universe, which is Om, according to yoga and Vedanta theory. We are combining a respiratory exercise with our breath as we chant, and we're sitting in a conducive position to allow the diaphragm to move freely. All right. The sounds are ah, oo, and then om. The movement, or the mudra, I should say, of the fingers is chin mudra, palms down. Chin mudra with fingers curled in. Third one, thumb goes in, curl the fingers. Last one, we bring our knuckles in together at the Manipur chakra, at the belly button. All right? But don't worry, I will give you the cues. Let me just figure out my ankle here. Okay. So you see, everybody has to figure out what works for their body. I'm gonna open it up like that. Okay. Chin mudra, palms down on the thighs, roll the shoulders up and back. We will chant ah. Nice open sound. This is the sound of Shakti, a feminine energy of the universe. 3 times. Close the eyes. Soft, easy breath. All together, take a cleansing exhale. Let's begin. Inhale. Ah. Inhale. Ah. Inhale. Ah. Simply bring your fingers to the palm. Thumb and and the first finger are still in the same position. Palm down, resting on your thigh, same place. This time we chant ooh 3 times. Take a breath in. Ooh. 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 This time you bring the thumb into the palm, close the fingers around it. Again, place your hands on your thighs, palm down. We chant 3 times. Taking a breath in. And bringing it all together. Hands are still in the same position, but this time we're going to turn it in so that the knuckles touch one another. Bring your hands to the level of your belly button. Relax the shoulders down. And now we put it all together. Out, the sound is om. So we've done the elements that make up the sound or the word om, and now we're putting it together 3 times. Close your eyes. Take a cleansing exhale. And inhale. Oh. 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 Keep your eyes closed, gently release the mudra, palms down on your thighs, and just sit quietly. Take the left exhale, open your eyes. Let's come into a supine position to close. And what we've done today are different pranayamas that increase circulation within the body, increase the oxygen circulating within our body. It gently calms the nervous system because of that gentle movement of the diaphragm going up and down and our mental focus. We've increased our aerobic capacity. And I think most of all what we've done is try to quiet the body, the mind, and our emotions so that we can be receptive to all the healing power that these vibrations, this whole breathing, mudra, and mantra that we've done, it's all on different vibrational frequencies, right? That's just sort of basic science. What we're trying to do is bring that all into harmony with this practice. So let's come onto our back. We'll do a nice, easy supine twist. In this position, go ahead. Arms are out to the sides, palms up. Gently bring your knees over your hips. As you exhale, knees will far left. You will look to the right. And let's hold here. Easy breath. Coming to the other side, let's use that nice pelvic tilt to stabilize the core before we come to the other side. So take a breath in all together. As you exhale, contract, feel that small tilt. Float the knees to center. As you exhale again, knees float to the right, you look left. Hold here. Coming back to center, take a breath in. Exhale, contract, feel that small pelvic tilt, come to center. Inhale, hands to knees. Exhale, knees to chest. You can stay here in stillness, or if it feels better to rock back and forth, go ahead. Take your last exhale here. Release your hands to the mat to help you push up. So as you exhale, you're going to push up and come back to a seated position to close our practice today. So this is a gentle 45-minute class where if you're feeling, let's just say physically tired, you had a really big workout the day before, or you just ran 10K, and you'd like to have a calming practice, this is wonderful. And for those who are not used to doing a pranayama practice, don't give up. You will find that you actually may prefer this to an asana practice. I'm not saying that you should stop your asanas because they're very important, but including a regular pranayama practice into your overall practice is really a beautiful, energetic practice to have as part of your life. And at least for me, I sometimes enjoy my pranayama practice more than my asana practice. But you have to build up to it. You have to get used to these slow, deliberate, focused practices, rather than sometimes your asana practice is a little more frenetic, which may be what your body needs and your mind needs. So that's fine. I'm not discounting that. But it's nice to develop this too. All right, let's close our class. As we inhale, bring our hands to heart center. Sharing the Omkar chant one time. Take a breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Let's exhale and bow down to the teachers within. Inhale, gently come back. Namaste. Thank you for joining me and enjoy your practice.